everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you can probably tell from the title, I'm going to be showing you a little bit of meal prep that I've been starting to do. Meal prep is really important when you're trying to lose weight and working out, because if you're eating crap foods and working out constantly, working out's going to do nothing for you because you're just filling your body with bad foods. You're just going to be putting right back on those calories that you just worked to take off. So meal prep is extremely important. There's a bunch of foods that you should eat while doing meal prep and a bunch that you shouldn't, of course. You can usually Google this, or you can find a nutritionist, or sometimes even your personal trainer will know. For today's food, I'm going to be doing chicken breast, broccoli, and sweet potato. My chicken recipe is actually from a meal plan that a girl that went to my high school made, named Bianca Coleman. She actually has a YouTube channel. If you guys want to check it out, I can link it down below. She posts a bunch of fitness related stuff, and she also has some Instagrams that I will tag as well. Bianca, if you're watching this, your chicken recipe is amazing. I love it. I used to hate eating chicken breast before this recipe, so thank you so much. I love it. It's delicious. If any of you want to try it, I recommend it. It's so good. So let's get into the meal prep. See you guys in a bit. Okay, so this is everything that I'm going to be using in today's meal prep. So I've got some basil, rosemary, oregano, chili powder, and garlic powder, sweet potato, broccoli, of course my chicken breast, and then some olive oil and balsamic. So now I'm just going to show you how I prep the chicken breast. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do is put all of your chicken breasts into either just a normal freezer bag, or you can use a container if that's easier for you. I like to put it in a freezer bag because it's just easier to mix it all together. And then next you're going to put in your ingredients. So for the chicken breast, we're just going to use the rosemary, the basil, oregano, and then the balsamic and olive oil. You can put in as much of the product as you want. I would go a little bit lighter on the olive oil just because, of course, olive oil isn't always the best for you. So I would go a little bit less on the olive oil and then put as much of the dry spices as you'd like and the balsamic, depending on what your taste is. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting some in. I'm not a huge fan of rosemary, so I'm just going to put in a little. And then I do like basil and oregano, so I'll put a bit more of those in. There's all my spices. And then once I mix it up, I'll see if I need a bit more or not, because that doesn't look like too much right now, but you never know once you get it all over the meat. Okay, so next I'm just gonna add in a little bit of my olive oil. You don't want to add too much of this. You just want to add enough that it will cover up the chicken. Oops. For that, we're just going to add in some of our balsamic vinaigrette. Perfect. So, since we have all the ingredients in now, I'm just going to close up the Ziploc bag and mix them all together and see if I need to add any more spices. Okay, so now that I've got it all mixed up, it doesn't really look like I have enough basil or oregano in it for my taste. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more and then I'll remix it. So how I mix it up is just you wanna close it, leave a little bit of air in the bag, and then essentially you just want to massage it all over the chicken, make sure it's all nice and even. Sorry guys, I'm doing this with one hand, so that's why I pulled it for me to show everything. But as you can see, everything looks pretty even over the chicken, and the bag is nice and sealed. Okay, so once you've got the chicken all massaged through and all the ingredients are spread evenly over it, you're just gonna wanna leave it marinated in the fridge for at least 2 hours. But since I'm doing this in the morning, I'm gonna leave it for a little bit longer, just because I'm gonna do the rest of my meal prep later tonight. So that's when I'm gonna cook my broccoli and my sweet potato, and I will show you guys how to do that momentarily. See you soon. So now I'm just starting to peel and cut the sweet potatoes. Just make sure that when you're cutting them, you can cut them into cubes if you'd like, but just try to make the cubes as even as possible, just so when you're cooking them, they will cook evenly and you won't have some that are undercooked. Putting all the sweet potatoes into a bowl so I can mix in some garlic powder and chili powder, and I'm going to also put in a little bit of olive oil just to mix it all up. Once it's all mixed together, I'm just going to evenly space them out onto a baking sheet. And then as you can see now, I'm going to put them into the oven on convection roast at 350 degrees for an hour. And now they're taken out and they're all nice and brown and crispy and look delicious. So you're just going to cut your broccoli and you want to make them as even as possible as well. And then I'm just going to boil a pot of water on high. And once the water is boiled, I'm going to put the broccoli in for 3 minutes. So now I have all of my containers lined up and ready to go to put all the food in. And there's my chicken after it has been barbecued. So now I'm just cutting up the chicken to be able to split them all up evenly into each of my containers, and then after I will put the sweet potato in and the broccoli. So you just want to make sure that you have strained all of the water out completely once your broccoli is cooked. And here is the finished product with all of my food separated into 5 days. Make sure you're putting all your food in the fridge once you are done. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the little meal prep that I did. If you have any questions or anything, just comment down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and click that bell notification so you can get notified every time I post. It really means a lot to me that you guys watch my videos, so I just, again, really hope you enjoyed it. I'll link all my social medias down below. Please follow me, give me some love, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!